Hi, this is Beth Sawickie from thriftingforprofit.com. Debra, Conrad, and I have put together this video for you about listing FBA items through Amazon Seller Central. This video will be especially useful to you if you're just starting out with Amazon FBA, and especially useful if you choose not to invest in a listing program or software right now. In this video, we're going to show you how to list an item on Amazon when it's already in the Amazon catalog. And we'll be using the Sell Yours button that you find in Seller Central. Now, to do this, you're going to have an Amazon seller account. We'll put a link below this video so you can sign up. It's easy. And to start off, you're going to want to go to sellercentral.amazon.com and log into your account. Towards the top left of the screen, you'll see an inventory tab. Click on that, then scroll down to add a product and click on that. Okay, so what you want to do to add your product is click in this white field here, and you want to enter the barcode, UPC, ISBN, title, or model number of the item that you want to search for. I happen to have a barcode scanner, so I scan in my barcode, and it brings up this item here. Now what I'm going to want to do is click on See All Product Details and go and look at the actual page on Amazon to make sure I am selling the correct item. Now I can scroll down and look at the product details, look at the publisher. It's an audio cassette, that is what I have, and make sure I'm selling the correct item. And I also might want to take a chance here, or take a moment to go and look at the prices. I'm an Amazon FBA seller, so I'm most concerned with who's selling items Amazon Prime, and the item I have in my hand is new. So I'm going to look at new Prime offers, and I see there's only one other person offering this item. So I know I have the right item. I'm going to click on Sell Yours so I can put in more information. I only need to enter information into the fields here that have a red asterisk. It doesn't mean that I can't put other info in, but I'm not required to. The condition is new for this item. I'm putting it up for $25. I bought this for $2 at a thrift store. And you might have seen that somebody else had it priced lower, but I like the $25 price point. And I explained that in another video, why I can price stuff at $25. I have one, so I'm entering a quantity of one. I want to make sure that this button is checked off here because I want Amazon to ship and provide customer service for this item. Then I'm clicking Save and Finish. Okay, on this next screen, I'm getting ready to send this to Amazon. I want to make sure individual items is checked off because I only have one of this item. I don't have case-packed items. There's one unit here. If I had more, say I realized I had 3, I could change that here, but I only have one, so I'm going to click Continue. Okay, this is telling you to check the shipping destinations because each time you come in here, it could be going to a different shipment, so you don't want to end up sending items to the wrong warehouse by accident. Now here I have the option to create a new shipment or add it to an existing shipment. I happen to have some other items that are going to IND4 in Indianapolis, so I can add this to the current shipment and click Save and Continue. Okay, next we'll see that I now have 4 units in that box, and it's letting me know that all those items have to be labeled, and that's something you can do later. For now, we're going to go to Inventory, add a product so we can put in another item. Again, clicking here in the white space and scanning the barcode. Going to check and make sure I have the right item by clicking on See All Product Details. Okay, and again, I can go down here and look at more information about the product to make sure it matches the item I have. And I can click here and check on prices. My item is used. It's a used textbook. And there's 3 Amazon Prime offers. These are FBA sellers. Good condition ranges from $15 to $50. So I'll take that into consideration when I'm pricing my item. And I'm going to click on Sell Yours so I can put the information in. Mine is used very good, and it's a book, so I want to let them know, you know, why it's not perfect. So this has minor shelf wear, and the pages are clean. There's no writing on the pages. You can always check out Amazon's condition guidelines for various categories. And my price, I'm going to put it up for $49.99, just below that highest price. This happens to be a book that I got at a Goodwill thrift store the other week for $2. So selling it for $50 is quite nice. Putting in a quantity of 1. Again, I want Amazon to ship and provide customer service, and I'm clicking on Save and Finish. So next we go to the screen that you saw before on the last one. Want to make sure individual items is selected, quantity of 1, click Continue. Okay, and this is another item that's going to Indianapolis for, so I have the option to add it to an existing shipment, and I sure want to do that. So I select that and click Save on Continue and Continue. Okay, now what I want to do is add another item. Inventory, add a product. Okay, click in here. I scan my barcode. I have 2 results for items. So what I'd want to do is take a very close look at the item I have in my hand and go through both of these product details here and make sure I am choosing the exact one that matches my item. I happen to know, because I went through this, that this particular one matches my item. So I click on Sell Yours. Mine is brand new, and if you notice that this item can only be sold as new. This is a Safety First Essentials child-proofing kit. So these child-proofing kits can only be sold as new. You're not allowed to sell used ones on Amazon. So it's a new item. Again, I'm putting this one up for $25 with a quantity of 1. This is something I found at a thrift store for $3 the other week. And I want this to be checked off here that Amazon's providing customer service and shipping. Click on Save and Finish. And we get to the next screen, and it lets me know that I absolutely positively have to put a sticker on this item. I can't send it stickerless, which is fine by me because I don't want to send any of my items to Amazon stickerless. I want my sticker or label on them so Amazon knows that that exact item is my item, so it doesn't get mixed in with other people's items. So I just need to click that I agree to apply labels to these products and click Save and Continue. You'll see that from time to time on items, but not on everything. Again, individual items needs to be selected and confirm that you have 1 of it and click Continue. Now this one's going to a different warehouse in Columbia. I can create a new shipment, or I happen to have another shipment going to Columbia, so I can select that so it goes into that same shipment and click Save and Continue. Now I have 1 more item to add for this example. I'm going to click there, scan my barcode, and let's see, is this the right item? It's the Easter Beagle Charlie Brown VHS tape. Yes, it is. And I've already gone through and I've looked at the product details and I've confirmed that it is the exact item I have in my hand. This happens to be a brand new VHS tape, still sealed. I'm putting it up for my favorite magic $25 price point. And a quantity of 1. By the way, this is another thrift store find that I got for 50 cents, a brand new VHS tape. So 50 cents and selling for $25 isn't too bad, huh? Want to make sure that I want Amazon to ship is checked and click Save and Finish. And onwards we go to the next screen. Make sure individual items is selected, and we have 1 of this item. We'll click Continue. And this is another one that happens to be going to Indianapolis, to IND4, so we don't need to create a new shipment. We can add it to an existing shipment and click Save and Continue. Now I'd want to process more items. I go to Inventory, add a product, and just keep doing that till I've gone through all the items that I have to process. This video about listing FBA items through Amazon Seller Central has been brought to you by Beth Sawickie and Debra Conrad of thriftingforprofit.com. We'd like to thank you for watching and invite you to visit us at thriftingforprofit.com, look us up on Facebook at Thrifting for Profit, Pinterest Thrifting Gals, and Twitter Thrifting Profit. And visit our website to get your free copy of Smart Scouting for cash-strapped Amazon sellers. Thanks for watching.